Om Swarupa Swaswa Bhava Namo Namaha. With great respect and with great love, I honor your inherent divinity from my own. Again and again I bow. The seated pose is the most important of all of yoga's poses, primarily because it makes you able to meditate. In fact, all of yoga's poses are to prepare you for meditation. The value of the seated pose is found in both being grounded and the uplifting energy that climbs your spine. But most people, when they sit on the floor, their energy can't climb their spine because their spine is compressed. So we begin with aligning your spine by first aligning your feet. You have to actually tuck your foot under and get your feet crossed. When that happens, you can see right now she's holding herself up. This is Bindu. Right now she's holding herself up. If you relax into your seated pose, what happens to your spine? So she's only slightly rounded here, and her head is a little forward. But because she tucked her feet in, her knees are lifted, so I want to put her in a meditation nest. And for that, we fold some of these plaid blankets. I'm going to put her on one and see how that works. Come on up, Bindu. And have a seat. And cross your feet in again. Sukhasana for me, please, not swastikasana. Yes. And I'm looking at several things. One is I'm looking to see if the tops, bring your arm, if the tops of her thighs are level. One knee is higher than the other knee. This commonly happens, and it means there's a little twist in her spine. Putting a wedge in behind can take care of that. I'm going to lay this folded blanket back here, and you tuck it in to give a little wedge, a little lift. Oh, your spine came up so nicely. And it rearranged your knees a little bit. Let's look at the level here. This is now level across the top. This one's a little sloped down. So I'm going to prop under her knee to bring this knee up to that level. But when we prop under one knee, we have to prop under both knees. I like these plaid blankets because they're versatile. I'm going to roll it like a bolster and put it under your knee, a little higher, a little higher. That is level. We're going to do this on both sides, which will help to even out her spine as well as her knees. Lift a little bit. So now we're level side to side. Oh, we've got a little upslope here. Slide your hand out. Let's see if we can bring your knee down a little. And the other side. That looks much better. So her spine is much more upright, probably more relaxed as well. And her head is in line over her tailbone. The number of blankets that you need is individual. It's customized. And the number of blankets that you need today might not be the same as tomorrow. The number of blankets that one person needs could be different than another person needs. So I'm going to start Ben, this is Ben. I'm going to start Ben on 2 folded blankets. Come on up, Ben. These blankets, the folded side is a little thicker than the side with the edges. When you stack the blankets up then, you alternate the folds front and back. I like to get the top blanket to have the fold in the back because most of your weight when you sit is going toward the back. So I like a little more density back there. Please have a seat. Scoot back a little bit, Ben. And move your arms to the side so we can see. I'm looking for the tops of his thighs to be level front to back. That's pretty good. So I think 2 blankets is his number. And still, His back is a little rounded and his head is a little forward. You can meditate this way. Patanjali says that you can meditate anywhere, anytime, in any position for any amount of time. But this position is going to make his meditation less enjoyable because pain stirs your mind. And then you're meditating on your mind. And the goal of yoga is to get you past your mind to a deeper dimension within. So the propping is to help you get past your mind, really. And it's nice for your body as well. I'm going to lay this behind you, and you pull the wedge in. And look at the lift he's got in his spine already. And his head very naturally came back. It's almost in line with his spine. He may not need the blankets under his knees, but it's nice. Put this one in on that side. So he's put the blanket in at an angle and slid it right underneath the side of the knee bones, which gives the best support. And that's what makes his spine able to relax upright. If you're sitting on higher blankets, you can stack more blankets up under your knees so that they're supported. I'm going to move your head a little bit. It's still a little forward, and that's because of spinal tension. So I'm going to ease your head back a little bit, Ben, so that it's in line with your tailbone. So there's a direct line, tail to top, which is going to improve your meditation. So this is a meditation nest. Om Swarupa Swaswa Bhava Namo Namaha.